Hello anime lovers, back again on the Anime Sakai channel. This time I will inform you of the release date for 7th Prince episode 12. A little info guys. Now Dainana Ouji will enter a new arc, namely Divine Sorcery, which starts from chapter 40 of the manga. But in this first season, Studio Akita announced that it would only adapt up to volume 4. Previously in episode 12, when Guisarme was about to attack Lloyd using his secret technique, he immediately remembered Jade's words, that he had lost. Then Guisarme was shocked, when his sphere of Black Death technique suddenly disappeared. Lloyd also said, that he was the one who removed the technique, using void magic. Because he was curious, what would happen if the void magic touched each other. So Lloyd put the magic together, but the result, was that the magic just disappeared. Therefore, now Lloyd wants Guisarme to disappear like his void magic. Hearing this, immediately made Guisarme angry, so he attacked Lloyd with his teleportation skill. But when he touched him, Guisarme was shocked, by Lloyd's unlimited mana capacity. At that moment, Lloyd who was bored, immediately tried his void magic to attack Guisarme. On the other hand, Albert and the others seemed to have difficulty seeing their surroundings, because of the fog that appeared. While Silpha felt something strange, because Majin's movements suddenly slowed down, especially since, there was a fragrance in the air. Ren then told everyone to be careful of the fragrance, because it was his poison. Meanwhile, Guisarme's body seemed to be sucked in, by Lloyd's void magic. Especially, as this magic surpassed his regeneration abilities. Guisarme who had no choice, immediately sacrificed Jade's body. But when he was about to leave, Jade's body suddenly experienced rigor mortis, and forced him to go back in. Guisarme who was afraid of dying, pretended to be Jade, and asked the Assassin Guild for help. However, Lloyd still destroyed it. When the sun rose, while crying, Ren remembered the words Jade told her about the legend of the 7th Prince. At that time Jade believed, that the 7th Prince would remove their curse, and bring them into the sunlight. After burying Jade, Lloyd told Grimm, the reason he was able to analyze the Shadow Wolf technique was because at the end of his life, Jade managed to change the Shadow Wolf technique, into his own technique. Therefore, Lloyd was able to learn the Void technique. A few moments later, Albert suddenly pointed his sword at Lloyd, and asked him his purpose. Because he had assassin subordinates. Lloyd also said, that he would teach them, and if they failed, he would be responsible. Tao then suddenly comes, and asks about the tea party. Seeing the sad atmosphere, Tao immediately ran away. But Albert stopped hers, and held a party near Jade's grave. So episode 11 of Dainana Ouji will air today, while episode 12 will be released on June 17, 2024. You can watch the first season of Tensei 7th Prince legally, on YouTube Muse Asia. Here are the show times.